What's up everyone, and welcome back to Top 5 Central. When you're a public figure, you have to understand that you open yourself up to criticism, plain and simple. Well, that criticism also extends to other public figures, so today we're looking at 5 huge celebrities who roasted YouTubers. Before we get into the video, I just want to say that I got all 4 of my wisdom teeth out a few days ago, so I kinda have like a little bit of a lisp. So it's only fair if I get roasted in this video too, so whoever comments the best lisp roast gets pinned. But with that said, let's get right into the video. Number 5, Kevin Hart. So YouTubers roasting other YouTubers is already pretty funny, but when you add a celebrity guest into the mix, anything could happen. Like, I've got no idea why these two were even hanging out in the first place, but Jesse managed to make a video with Kevin Hart, and he decided the best thing to do would be to roast some vloggers. The thing is, Kevin's a really nice guy, which makes it even more shocking when he completely goes in on everybody. I mean it, the dude is not holding back at all. Like, he starts out by calling Jenna Marbles an angry parrot, and it only goes downhill from there. Smosh are apparently a couple boy band rejects whose Nickelodeon career didn't work out. And Epic Mealtime got ragged on for being unhealthy, I guess? Oh, also his beard is basically a serial killer beard, and his voice is so scary. So yeah, no one gets to escape, not even Jesse himself, because eventually Kevin gets to roast him too. Even that's pretty harsh, but to be fair, he takes it well, even if he's probably wishing he could roast Kevin right back.
First and foremost, I don't like the back of your neck. I don't like the way the top of your chef hat didn't go down and cover the back of your neck. I don't like the fact that your nose looks like one that Michael Jackson's sisters left behind. I don't like the fact that your lip color don't match the skin tone that you really have, which makes me think that you use way too much chapstick. Hey, Dax me, I don't like the fact that you look like the stuff that you cook was a decision before you showed it. Is it eaten or is it displayed? I think you choose to eat.
It looks natural. Sweatpants, hair tied, chilling with no makeup on.
Jenna Marbles, this is not personal. I'm going off of what I'm looking at, which technically isn't you, so you can't get but so mad. Jenna Marbles' hairstyle looks like a cockatoo got mad, and then you took a picture of it in freeze frame, and she said, "Give me that." I don't like the fact that Jenna Marbles' eyebrows look like 2 mustaches that were trimmed accidentally on a man's face. Sorry, Jenna. I'm sorry. It was the...
Number 4, Seth Rogen. The thing about mainstream celebrities is that they don't actually know a lot of YouTubers, and they only notice vloggers if they get into super big trouble. So it's not that surprising that Jake Paul is one YouTuber that everyone in Hollywood knows about. Because back in the summer, it was basically impossible to switch on a TV and not hear about his drama. If you're not filled in, or you just don't remember, Jake gave out his address and caused a whole lot of craziness for his neighbors, and then when the camera showed up, just acted like a total child. After that, his Disney show got taken away from him, and he made a video explaining that it was a joint decision because he wanted quote-unquote more grown-up roles. Here's where things get good. After that video, Seth Rogen tweeted at Jake saying that he was gonna work as hard as possible to stop Jake working in Hollywood. And a bunch of other actors did the same. By the end of the day, Jake had been barred from working with almost every major actor with a Twitter account, and was probably wishing he could go back to Disney.
Our first story once again, starting with Jake Paul. Yesterday we reported that he was dropped from Disney. Jake Paul claims it was a mutual agreement. Jake Paul uploaded a video today titled, "Why I'm No Longer a Part of Disney." And he explains in the video he was acting as a kid on Disney and he wants more mature adult roles in Hollywood. Roll it.
I want to play more adult roles in acting and grow in that sense.
Interesting. Well, a very popular actor, you probably all know him, Seth Rogen.
Number 3. Now I know J.K. Rowling seems like a really sweet lady, but trust me, she does way more than write Harry Potter books. I mean, nowadays when she's not writing, she spends most of her time on Twitter, and over the years, she's roasted a pretty impressive number of people. Normally, it's just UK politicians or Donald Trump, which is pretty standard stuff, but every now and again, a YouTube drama gets so big that she just has to jump in. Anyway, after the whole PewDiePie is a racist drama, like the first one where he made some guys hold up the sign, J.K. Rowling decided to join in the conversation. She basically tweeted an article talking about every bad joke PewDiePie has ever made, with the caption, "For those of you who think fascism is an edgy accessory." It seemed like a pretty cool takedown, and everyone who didn't know Pewds that well was convinced, but a lot of people said the article took almost everything out of context. With that said, it obviously annoyed him, because he ended one of his videos saying something pretty harsh back.
J.K. Rowling, the author of the Harry Potter franchise, who for some reason, even after all of the bullshit came out about the Wall Street Journal completely taking him out of context, how every single media publication publishing lies about PewDiePie was completely in the wrong, even after all that, she for some reason decides to double down on her original statement back when this PewDiePie shit first blew up, which, if you cannot recall, was something along the lines of retweeting one of the hit pieces and saying something along the lines of, oh, you should never use fascism as an edgy accessory for comedy.
And love you. Also, by the way, J.K. Rowling is still a
Number 2, Aaron Paul. You guys know by now that whenever one Paul brother shows up on a list, the other one isn't far behind, and that's still true today. I mean, yeah, Jake's drama last year was big news at the time, but it caused nowhere near as much backlash as Logan Paul's Suicide Forest vlog. Now, I'm not gonna go into the full story, because I'm sure you've heard it like 100 times by now, but Logan essentially filmed a man who committed suicide and then uploaded the video using the body as clickbait. It was pretty gross, and a big enough deal that YouTube completely changed a bunch of rules, but the biggest reaction was from celebrities. Obviously, YouTube celebs like Philip DeFranco were right there to roast the hell out of him, but weirdly, so was Aaron Paul. Like, the dude straight up called him disgusting in a tweet and then told him that suicide was not a joke, then ended the whole thing by telling him to rot in hell. Now, I've got no idea if Logan saw it in the middle of all the hate he got that day, but either way, it's pretty brutal. Now, literally an hour ago from when I'm making this video, Logan made a huge response video that I think is super heartfelt, so I thought it'd be best to play a little clip, because like I said, we're not here to witch hunt Logan Paul, and honestly, I think he really learned his lesson.
Now, the video got on trending. People were very upset. Different celebrities. Aaron Paul tweeted. Philip DeFranco pointed out that there was 600,000 likes on the video before it was taken down. His core audience doesn't give a fuck unless YouTube does something.
Grateful to meet over the past 3 weeks as I aim to further understand the complexities surrounding suicide. And I know I've made mistakes. I know I've let people down. But what happens when you're given an opportunity to help make a difference in the world?
The backlash against the social media star.
Very popular guy called
Logan Paul is in some hot
He's
water.
a complete and utter insensitive idiot.
Taking a break from daily vlogging.
Even he says his latest content was his biggest mistake.
I want to apologize to the victim and his family.
It's time to learn from the past as I get better and grow as a human being.
Okay, here's our honorable mention. So everyone knows that Big Shaq is a total meme. What you probably didn't know is that he could also be pretty brutal. I'm serious, when he showed up to play FIFA with KSI and Asni, it literally took less than 10 minutes for them to start fighting, and Shaq wasn't holding back. Like, a lot of it was just super weird, like KSI got roasted for having an Xbox One instead of an Xbox 5, an Xbox Plus, or an Xbox Squared. But a lot of it was just really mean. Like, he wouldn't stop accusing KSI of having fake tattoos and super damaged hair. As for Asni, all he had to say was that he's just a younger and not as funny KSI. Damn.
How's you touching the free though? Man put you to the end and you're losing in that. Came from Nigeria. You're moving mad, blood. Man came from Nigeria. What's this? Doesn't work. I want you to lose. Listen, Kiss. It doesn't matter. Your hair's dead. It's KSI, but yeah, Kiss. Your hair's dead. Asni. Okay. I don't know what you're doing. Nah, but come on, my G. You're not. Man's on some embarrassment thing. You are, fam. Ladder, you're not coming back to the block. Ah, sir. You got a bedroom for me here. You can chill with Kiss, and you lot can do all of that now. Man's got hair looking like it's electrified. How can your hair look electrified? Man's hair looks like it's got electrolytes in it. Dickhead you, fam. I'm gonna see you, fam. Don't worry, this ain't the streets, fam. I'm gonna see you on the roads. Man's hair looking like you got worms and that. Dead Christmas tree.
Number 1, Travis Barker. So this roast was actually so real and so dramatic, Ricegum didn't want to reveal who it was that it was actually coming from. But well, we're not Ricegum. Basically, he made another video making fun of a kid who was wearing makeup and using Instagram at 10 years old. Like, he thought it was totally inappropriate that she'd be doing that at her age. Now, to be fair, for a Ricegum video, it's actually not that mean, but it's still nasty enough that her parents saw it and were not impressed. Now, that normally wouldn't be a problem, because Ricegum gets backlash all the time, but this time, the parents were famous too. They hit back at him over social media, with the mom basically saying, "How dare you bully my daughter like this?" But the dad went in a little harder. Like, he straight up threatened to fight Ricegum and basically called him a gross pedophile, then told him to watch out. So most Ricegum fans took his side, obviously, and did some snooping to find out who the mysterious angry dad was. Turns out it was Travis freaking Barker, the drummer for Blink-182, who's really not a guy you want to mess with.
And the dad, 30 minutes after I posted the video, the dad went on Instagram and posted this. And I can't say his name or anything, but he is a celebrity. My last video got taken down for copyright reasons, which makes no sense, so I'm gonna just play it safe and say nobody's name. But the dad said, this lame is about to take the biggest fucking L in history. I'll make sure to videotape it so he can post it on his YouTube. Any leads on where this pedophile lives, please DM me. This dude is literally asking his followers where I live so he can come to my house and beat my ass. Look, he says he's gonna give me the biggest fucking L, and I don't take any L's, man. But yeah, so he says that, and he spells pedophile wrong. Like, what the heck? But yeah, 10 minutes later, he changed the Instagram post, and he says, see you in Vegas at Rice. What the fuck? Why did someone send him my address? Well, who the fuck snitched on me? But yeah, man, he's on his way to Vegas. He has my address. So me and Afro just made eye contact and we're out of here. So we're here at this cave right now. So let me show you around. Alright, so over here we have our food supply. It's actually day 3 and we're running slightly low on resources. Last night was probably the hardest night of our lives. Me and Afro were forced to hunt a little bit.
And there's a video on the top 5 celebrities who roasted YouTubers. If you enjoyed the video, please feel free to leave a like down below and subscribe to see whenever I upload a video. Also, if you have your own top 5 or top 10 idea, feel free to use your Extremely Handy form in the description to submit it. With that said, thank you for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next video.